Hey guys, welcome back. Mandela Effect tonight, episode 2. We're going to go on to the next segment, and just quick joke for you. It's more of a joke you can do to others. So somebody that you know, they come out of the bathroom. They've just used the bathroom. You can just ask them very nonchalantly, "Did everything come out okay?" So at first, on the surface, that doesn't sound like much of a kind of inappropriate or fucked up question, but then they'll realize what you just asked them, and it's really fucked up. So, all right, anyway. So we're going to spin the wheel and see what we get. All right. Looks like Matrix glitch. I think my spinner here has some preferences. We keep picking the same ones, but that's okay. That's okay. So Matrix glitch. All right, here we go. There was these, I'll call them these two brothers that I would hang out with a lot. We'd do the Ouija board a lot and try and connect with ghosts and stuff like that. Back in the day, that's what we considered fun use of our time. So the older of the two brothers, he was 1 year younger than me. He was really, really good at using the Ouija board, and he didn't even need the damn oracle. He could just see the letters, and eventually he could start to hear it in his head. Some people would think that's he's schizophrenic, or he's a liar, or you're fucking crazy for believing him. Whatever. This spirit, for lack of a better word, would say things to him in his head, and he would relay to me what the spirit was saying, and this freaking spirit could read my mind. It was very convincing. Anyway, so he was doing like readings, like Ouija board stuff, at a local college in the dorms, and he also this brother, he had a kind of anger issue sometimes problem, and he would get really pissed off sometimes. I don't know. I don't know if it was the energy that night or what, because it was a really like intense like night with the like Ouija board that night and stuff, and I was in the room next to it, but this kid, this 18 or 19-year-old, like freshman or sophomore, he jumped over furniture like a freaking professional athlete, sprinted out of the building. It was like he wasn't even on. He went down the steps so fast. It was like he wasn't even touching them, and he ran out of the dorm. People from that room said that this brother guy, his freaking eyes turned a little bit red. Say, I don't want to exaggerate and say, oh my God, they turned bright red. His eyes had a red tinge when he was super pissed off. There was I don't know what it was about. I don't know if it was related to girls or what, but there was he pissed him off, and people swore his eyes turned like reddish when he was like fuming. And I saw that kid's reaction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was something fucked up going on there. Okay. Same brother, and then there was the two brothers, the same one that I just described, and then his brother. We were all friends, the three of us, and we were at my friend's house, and we had a couple other friends with us that day, and there was a Ouija board that the older brother used to like to use. It was like very important to him because he connected to it and he was good at using it. And he was communicating through it. But anyway, this other kid who wasn't with us very often was like he had like food, like bread or something on the Ouija board, or he was like he was making like a sandwich or something. I can't remember what exactly sandwich it was. And the brother who could communicate well and hear the spirit in his head was saying that she's getting pissed. Get the food off the board. She's getting pissed. And then right as said that, the light went out. We were like in a finished basement. There's a light bulb. We didn't have the light we were using was a light bulb that was attached to the ceiling, and you had to like unscrew it and screw it to make it turn off and on. We didn't have the thing to pull. So yeah, so we would screw it on, screw it off. Well, anyway, so the point is, for a spirit to manipulate physical reality, it's for them to do a little manipulation. It's hard. It's a big thing. That's why you don't see couches and stuff flying over houses very often. But yeah, so you just need a little bit to like twist, and the timing was uncanny. I'm not saying that a spirit twisted the light bulb, but that timing, and when he was saying, stop it, she's getting pissed. It was just, the timing was uncanny. All right, let's spin the wheel, see what we get. Sorry about that. All right, so we got matrix. Surprise, surprise, matrix glitches. All right. Oh, here we go. This is a short one. There is a Dr. Masaru Emoto. Dr. Emoto. E-M-O-T-O. Dr. Emoto. He did experiments where he would freeze water and he would tape like messages to the glass that it was being frozen in. And if it was messages about love and happiness and joy, the water would freeze into these beautiful ice crystals that you could probably imagine. Think of snowflakes. It was really symmetrical and beautiful. Very, very pleasing to look at. And then when he put negative, hateful words on the glass and froze it, you can check it out. Look at it. Look them up. Dr. Emoto. Those ice crystals were the funkiest, disproportionate looking, unsymmetrical, for lack of a better word, ugly looking ice crystals. And it was consistent. It wasn't random. So check it out. It was very interesting. All right. So I'm going to spin the wheel. Alrighty, the Matrix. So the Matrix, that's going to be how this physical world, how it operates, some attributes of this physical world, and how to navigate through it. Okay. This one will be short. When it comes to now, some of you or a lot of you have heard, I'm guessing, have heard about the saying that everything in the physical reality is an illusion. That's a big, big topic of conversation. It's also quite valid, but folks out there who maybe don't have the comfort with that concept are going to think it's just crap. Maybe it is just crap. So here's my my understanding, my perception. Yes, physical reality is an illusionary reality. It's a dream world. Just like when you're sleeping in your bed and you're in a dream, it's an illusion. It's not real. It's a dream. However, in both your going to sleep dream and in the physical world dream, there is something that is quite real, and it's the only thing that's real about it, and it's your experience. The experience is definitely real, okay? There's value to exist in this realm, because even though the physical world is an illusion, the experience of living in the physical is quite real, and you get to keep it. You get to keep that. You get to keep the experience. All right. We'll spin. All right. Personal Mandela effects. This might be personal Mandela effect from me, or it might just be from others that they've been explained to me. Okay. So, personal Mandela effect. Palmistry. Now, it's something I studied a little bit about. I got several books about it, reading about palmistry, learning about it. Then the more I was learning about palmistry, the more apparent it became how big and giant of a topic it is. It's a huge, huge topic. There's so much to learn. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's a few lines. There's so much to palmistry. Holy shit. So I stuck more to astrology. But yeah, palmistry I did study a little bit. And one of the more interesting things I learned about palmistry is that the lines on your hand, particularly your dominant hand, the hand you'd use, so for 90% of us it would be your right hand, but it could be definitely either. The lines change over time based on the path you're taking, the timelines you're living on. So the lines do change over time. I remember first learning that and thinking that's very interesting. My intuition told me that's probably correct. Years later, I realized, holy shit, some of the lines did change. I was very, very intimately familiar with how the lines on my palm looked because, well, I was learning this palmistry, and obviously I was using my palms to study it and learn about myself a little bit more, gaining some insight, perhaps. But anyway, the point is the lines did change. Now, Why? How? Because you're in a different body. Same spirit, same soul, same inside stuff, but your physical body is different because that's how the physical world works. You move through physical realities, and they're all separate. And you move through them so fast and so seamlessly that it's virtually impossible to know you're actually doing it. But the lines change because it's a different hand, a different physical hand you're looking at. All right, we have time for one more. All right, personal Mandela effect. All right, same topic. All right, so personal Mandela effect. This will be something I experienced. Speed bumps. Speed bumps appearing or disappearing. Yeah, obviously there's road construction. Obviously, speed bumps get built and speed bumps get removed. Yes. However, it was very strange. There's a store I frequent. It's a convenience store down the street. I go there a few times a week. The parking lot one day had 2 speed bumps. Now it looked like it was like a newly finished, like freshly done, like part of the parking lot. So I'm like, okay, maybe they must have added them. But then I thought, but with all these fucking crazy Mandela effect changes going on and all this shit changing, I'm gonna ask. I want to know because I know it's possible that those things have always been there in this timeline. Just I wasn't part of that timeline, and now I am. The Berenstain timeline. So I asked, and he's like, yeah, we've had those there for years. We just painted them, so maybe you notice them now. It's not the visually noticing them; it's going over them. Ba boom, ba boom. I didn't go over them before, and all of a sudden, there they were, and apparently they've been there for years. So very strange. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.